Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs your wrist and it directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Welcome, friends. You are watching Untethered Podcast, live streaming straight to you from the internet. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and enjoy the show. Hey, everybody, it's Jake Johnson. What's going on? Live streaming right from the internet. It's Untethered Podcast. Woo! Hey, April. Hey. I hope I had a good time in my life, too. Me, too. How'd you like that? How'd you like my inner Green Day? I've been having a good day, man. I got my drums set up. I got my radio set up outside. I was outside kicking back, playing the drums for a while. Enjoying it. I hadn't played drums in a long time, so it was nice. I just love it. I love it. I'm on fire tonight. You know how it is. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it's been worth it all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. I have to internalize the mascara and feel the stopped up nose. I got it though. I am Green Day. What's his name? Marcus? I don't know what his name is. He's a little short feller, I know that. About that tall. I figured you'd like it. I wanted to do something new with the Wednesday intro, so I figured I'd give that a recording and see how it sounded over the space. I think it's good. I think it hits the mark. What do you think? Where's everybody at tonight? Are we here all by ourselves or what? Oh no, there's 300 of us here. 300 people. Minus 298 people. 297. Let's talk about this weekend, man. That was intense. What do you think? Sunday and Monday? It's pretty good Bible study, I thought. Got in the weeds, but I liked it. It was great. Have you listened to 36 Cents? No? Am I supposed to? Is that what happens when 50 Cent goes down in the ratings? He was 50 cent in the 90s. Now he's 36 cent, huh? Oh, by the Bacon Brothers. I hadn't heard any of their new stuff. The last thing I heard was their album Foro Soko. That was in the 90s. Early 2000s. Yeah, I've actually got the rights to record one of their songs. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I've had it for several years. If I ever do an album, I've got the right to cut one of their tunes on an album. It's the song Guess Again, if you ever hear it. Guess again, oh, I must have been dreaming. That song, that's mine. Look it up, it's cool. I'll check it out. I hadn't heard any Bacon Brothers stuff in a long time, but they're a good band. I mean, they're a legit good band. It's not just like, oh, I'm a movie star, so now I'm going to be in a band like Keanu Reeves or somebody. But they're legitimate, like Russell Crowe or somebody. But they're legitimate. They're a good band, like for real. Like I'd pay to see them. And he did it all underground, too. He didn't use his movie creds to get him anywhere. Matter of fact, he doesn't even advertise, or he didn't advertise that he was in the band. It's his brother's band, Michael Bacon. So, anyway, when I did find him, it was like an underground college scene kind of thing, and they came up that way. And same thing with a band called Driving and Crying. And that was what was big in my college town, where I was in college. And I really dug it. I thought it was really good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. He was singing and playing way before TV. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so, because he started awful young in TV. I think his first role, he was like 17 years old, so I don't know if he was playing then or not. But he is a legit musician, and his brother's even better than he is. He's my favorite actor besides Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is not an actor. Although he has done some good stuff in his later years, you can't classify him as a classical actor. He's a looker. That's all he is. He plays the same role in every movie, except for a couple of movies. Just about every movie he's the same guy, though. That'd be like saying Bruce Willis is a good actor. Not really. He's Bruce Willis. He plays himself. Oh, what? Oh, what? I don't know what. What are you talking about? Yes, oh. Well, we're communicating now. Anyway, I was outside this afternoon banging on the drums, beating the rust off. Been a while since I played. I've got a set of pearls that they've been sitting in my shop for 3 years. I never set them up. I bought them and never set them up. So I got out there today and set them up and polished them up a little and got them tuned up, and set up right, and been jamming out. They're all great. The ones that you see the most of anyway. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't like Brad Pitt. I'm just saying he's not a classical actor. He plays himself. Although what he did in 12 Monkeys was phenomenal. And there was one other one he did that was really good too, as far as acting chops goes. It wasn't like Fight Club or anything like that. But I can't remember what it was now. But 12 Monkeys is an excellent performance delivered by Brad Pitt. I mean, like, he understood that role. And he was unrecognizable for the most part. I think that's when he tried the hardest in that movie. Oh, 7. That's what the other one was, 7. What's in the box? It's the one when he was in space. Ad Astra? No, that's not a good acting movie. It's just a normal movie. He didn't do anything special in that movie. But it was a good movie, though. 7 was cool. That was a good performance. 12 Monkeys was his best performance, I think. I think probably his best role. He played a crazy guy. According to April, best actor Elvis. No, Elvis couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. He wanted to, but they wouldn't let him. I mean, he took it seriously, but they just made him keep making those stupid singing movies. He hated them. He wanted to play like a real cowboy, you know, a real serious role. They wouldn't let him do it. I love them all. I try very hard not to watch any Elvis movies. I've seen bits and pieces of a few of them, but I am not into that at all. I wish he would have been allowed to play a serious role. I bet he could act. I bet he would have been a good actor if they'd let him. My favorite actor was Sean Connery. Well, that's not a bad actor to be a favorite of. He's right up there, yes. My favorite actor is Billy Bob Thornton. One of my favorite actors. I've got a couple. I like a couple of guys, but I like them because they play them. You know what I mean? Like I like Robert Downey Jr., but he's him in every movie. So, how much Elvis, when I'm feeling down and blue, will mostly, I just want to feel happy I'm inside the TV with him. That made no sense at all, but I understood you perfectly. I meant I like watching him. He's super magnificent. Yes, he is. I'll tell you one thing. Ain't nobody in this world ever had the magnetism that guy had. I mean, if he was in the room, everybody else in the room was looking at him, and it's always that way. Bond, vodka, martini, shaken, not stirred. Shake it for me tonight when you get home, April. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta get out of here. Why? Like Alice Cooper, I gotta get out of here, or like it's time to go home, I gotta get out of here. Favorite comedian is Jim Carrey, followed by Elf. Both of those guys have turned me off, politically speaking. I used to like both of them, and I can't stand either one of them now, because they're not funny anymore. For me, the best comedian is Eddie Murphy. But even he's not that funny anymore. Face it, kids, comedy is dead. There's just no funny left. Ain't nothing funny. It'd be nice if it was. I miss comedy. I used to love stand-up. That was my favorite thing in the whole world, to watch a stand-up comedian, until they all started beating me over the head with their politics and their ideals. And I was like, hey, I just want you to be funny and jump around. I don't want you to tell me what you think. I don't care. Eddie, Kevin Hart, Adam Sandler. I don't like Kevin Hart at all. I don't think he's funny even a little bit. I think he overplays the short man thing. The only time he's ever been funny is when he was put up next to The Rock. And that's funny inherently. I got such a headache tonight. Y'all forgive me. I got one of those pounders going on. Surprised I ain't cross-eyed. Where's my mango at? I thought my mango was going to come see me today. Today is Mango's birthday, so if y'all happen to see him, wish him a happy birthday. Dane Cook. Come on, April. What's the matter with you? Are you 12? Dane Cook. Dane Cook is a scene-stealing hack. Take a Tylenol. Honey, what I'm taking to kill a horse. Tylenol won't even piss it off. My mango, who's that? He's my drummer. Where have you guys been? Dane Cook is not funny. Dane Cook is good at delivering other people's lines, but he's not funny. Shut up. You shut up. Shut don't go up. Prices do. Take my advice and throw up too. You want to hear somebody funny? Eddie Izzard is funny. And he is a political hack, but at least he makes it interesting. Also a transvestite. I don't like that part, but I can overlook it because he's hilarious. He's like Robin Williams funny. Now that is a comedian, Robin Williams. You ever want to laugh until you cry, until you burst a lung? Download Live at the Met with Robin Williams. Live at the Met with Robin Williams. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks on you. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but my sledgehammer will finish the job. Eddie Izzard or Robin Williams live at the Met. You've never heard me call mango my mango before? It's just a thing. I've been with that guy longer than most people have been married. We've been together 20 years. We're on hiatus at the moment because of the pandemic, but we'll get back around to it eventually, I would imagine. We usually do. I love me too. How about one of April's favorite songs tonight? Dear Penis. I don't know it. I'll look into it. Yeah. Eddie Izzard. He tells geographical jokes, like he talks about ancient Rome and all that stuff, and he makes it funny. Oh shit, yes, I'm sorry. I've heard of Mango. I thought you had. I mean, my production company is named after him. Kind of hard to miss it. Dear Penis. What are you looking at? Show them to me. Show them to me. Rodney Carrington, brother? Who's his brother? Or is that the name of a song? Play what? I don't know any Rodney Carrington. Isn't he that comedian guy? I just took off my shirt. Ha ha ha! Do you mean Billy Currington? I know that guy. You are brother. It's a phrase. You are brother? I hadn't heard that phrase before. Put it in a sentence. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Rodney Carrington, brother. I got you. Don't always come off clean when you're reading text. I can't hear your inflections. Play something, anything. You messing with you, man. Rock this bar. Threw back a shot, said I'm a George Strait junkie. Ooh, nah, play something country. Ooh, play something country. Crank up the band, play the steel guitar. Hey, get up a little, let's rock this bar. Threw back a shot, said I'm a George Strait junkie. Play something country. I used to know that song. I used to know a lot of songs. I'm a little bit hoarse tonight and I got a pounding headache, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of singing, but I'll do a little something for you. No comedian Rodney Carrington. Watch him on YouTube. Very funny. I've seen some of his stuff. And he is funny. Especially when he told everybody to stop war and show your titties to everybody. What's happening, buddy? Did it sell to you? Tuesdays, you see, got to be free, yeah. Taking my woman home. Nope, went by to ask about it, and they told me it's gone. C'est la vie, mon ami. Easy come, easy go. No fault, no blame, nobody done no wrong. That's just the way it sometimes goes. Sometimes it's best that you leave it alone. Sometimes you gotta hit the road. Goodbye. Farewell. Vaya con Dios, my love. Wish you well. Easy come, easy go. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. I know I don't deserve a treasure like you. There really are no words to show my gratitude. So I tip my head to the keeper of the star. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars. That's a little high for me today. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. I love that one too. Now I'm just shopping for 20 to 40 acres. Well, you do what you gotta do, brother man. I got my 2 here and 2 there, and I'm happy. I don't want no more. Can't take no more. Jolene, 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 please don't take it just because you can. Sorry. Sitting at a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant, she was staring at his coffee cup. He was trying to keep his courage up by applying booze. The talk was small when they talked at all. They both knew what they wanted. They were old enough to talk about it, too young to scope it out and keep it loose. And she said, you don't look like my type, but I guess you do. There ain't romance, no rendezvous. And he said, I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to. There ain't romance, no rendezvous. They left the bar, they got in the car and they drove away. He took her to the Holiday Inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. He went to the desk and made his request while she waited outside. Then he came back with the key. She said, give it to me and I'll unlock the door. She kept saying, I've never really done this kind of thing before, have you? Third-rate romance, lonely rendezvous. And he said, yes I have, but only a time or two. Third-rate romance, lonely rendezvous. Third-rate romance, lonely rendezvous. What is up, troll? I farted. You guys having a good time? Yes, sir. It was pretty intense this weekend, and I had a good time doing it. And I learned something about myself this weekend. I get mad at things in the Bible sometimes. I got a good woman at home who thinks I do no wrong. Sometime, Lord, she just ain't always around. Don't you know that when I fall, I can't help myself at all. Yeah, I'll get whiskey bent and hellbound. Play me a song about a rambling man, put a cold one in my hand. Cause you know I like to get drunk and hear guitar sound. Don't play I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'll get all balled up inside. Yeah, I'll get whiskey bent and hellbound. Sure enough about closing time, about stoned out of my mind. I'll end up with some trailer trash floozy I found. That's when the show the sun will come, thinking about my two children at home. And I'll get a whiskey bent and hellbound. Don't you know I like to get drunk and get loud? Little Hank Williams Jr. for you there. Woohoo! I enjoyed Tuesday's Gone, my favorite Skynyrd song. Which is your favorite? I don't have a favorite. If I had to pick, I'd probably say Freebird. But I don't have to pick. And I know so many songs that favorite has gone long by the wayside a long time ago. I have ones that I prefer, that I play more than others and things like that. Whether it be for comfort's sake or because I'm good at it or what, I don't know the reason. I just tend to play certain songs more than others. the kind of songs that I like that touch me are songs nobody wants to hear. Because they're like old-timey storyteller songs. Slow and heartfelt and emotional. And people aren't into that. They want it upbeat and happy. And I can do upbeat and happy. But that's not what I dig. That's not why I got into music, so. I got into music for the girls. That's why everybody gets into the music. But you know what I'm saying. The chicks digged it. Money for nothing and the chicks for free. I want my MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Play one I would like. Here come Johnny singing oldie goldie, beep bop a loo, baby, what I say. Here come Johnny singing, I got a story down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the night time into the day. He sing a song about a sweet loving woman. He sang a song about a night, and he do the walk. He do the walk of life. He do the walk of life. Woo. Here come Johnny singing out these Goldie. Bee-bop-a-loo, baby, what I say. Here come Johnny with the power and the glory. Down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the night time into the day. He sang a song about a moon and a drop. It's just a song about strife. And he do the walk. He do the walk of life. He do the walk of life. How's that? Oh, your audience feel the same way you do, Jake, so pick one of the songs you like to sing. I love Dire Straits. I'm glad you do. I love music because it's based on life's events and it's beautiful, genuine. I dig it. Uh-oh, it's magic. And I know you do. Always got a friend wearing big red. Oh, sorry. Wrong song. Song I like, huh? Wish I had my picture on a Rolling Stone today, and I wish that the Inquirer would spread a rumor that I was gay. Yeah, I wish I had some buddies, some movie stars and such, 'cause I probably wouldn't worry about the two of us as much. Oh yeah, and I'd spend all my money on caviar and cocaine. wish I had a supermodel, so skinny and so wild, and a waitress in Nevada. She said she's carrying my child. I drive down Sunset Boulevard, my hair blowing in the wind. Yeah, I'd stop at fancy restaurants, they'd finally let me in. Oh yeah, 'cause I'd spend all my money, caviar and cocaine, yeah. I would not remember how you broke my heart today. Yeah, I wish I had my picture on a Rolling Stone today. And they finally figured out there's no way that I'm gay. Yet I wish I had somebody like Charlie Sheen. 'Cause if he'd hang out with Kato Kalin, I guess he'd hang out with me. Oh yeah, and he'd steal all my money and do all my cocaine. Yeah. I would not remember how you broke my heart today. There you go. There's a song that nobody wants to hear that I like. I wish my voice was doing a little better. There's a killer song that I like to play, but it's very vocal heavy, and I can't do it tonight, so I shouldn't have brought it up. Drove to the church in my suit and tie, but I just couldn't bring myself to go inside. So I sat alone in my truck across the street, watched that chauffeur smoking cigarettes in his long white limousine. I could just imagine what was going on in there. Sunlight streaming through the stained glass, those flowers in your hair. And in less time it takes a tear to fall. Those doors that came wide open, and now I know for sure. Yeah, I don't have to wonder anymore. Laughing and crying, tossing that bouquet. When you got in that limo, I drove off the other way. And I still don't know why things happened like they did, but I watched my old pickup truck, that lonesome river bridge. Took your ring from my pocket and I held it one last time. Watched that you go. I butchered it, but that's it. It's a good thing I'm learning to play the drums again. I won't be singing much longer for sure. Just about at the end of that run. It's only been 30 years of doing it, so I might as well quit. Maybe I'll be able to sing more if I sing less. Bravo! Best song. I love this and the other awesome songs. Cool. And I guess my buddy ain't coming tonight. I invited him, but he didn't show up. See if he texted me. Nobody loves me. Nope, no text. I'm wishing him happy birthday for you. There you go. Where are you, April? Do not quit. I like your singing. I like my old singing. I don't like this raspy in my voice that I can't seem to make stop. I'm getting old. Running out. I've been singing 100%. Singing the whole shows for 30 years, you know. With no reprieve, with no backup singing. Nobody to give me a break, 100%. 4 hours a night. Hard as I could sing. So, I'm amazed it lasted this long, actually. I have good days and bad days. It ain't always like this. I mean, the other day my voice was golden. When I started singing tonight, it was pretty good. And then it kind of went downhill a little. I walk along this street down a boulevard of broken dreams. I always wanted to do that song. I never got around to it. It's a good song, though. I think there's a critter under my house. I feel something knocking under my feet. Them pills and pills and damn pills. Gotta get my prescription filled. Them pills and pills and damn pills are gonna lead me to an early grave. Well, I went to the doctor to get me some. Then I went to the pharmacist to get it done. And sitting in my car, I took me some. And I feel so much better now. Yeah, my hands are sweating and the knees feel weak. I can't eat and I can't sleep. Skin is crawling like a picked up fleas. Tossing, turning, burning up while I'm freezing. I guess I take a couple pills to get back on my feet. And I do it all over again. and pills and damn pills. I gotta get my prescription filled. And pills and damn pills are gonna lead me to an early grave. That's one of mine. I wrote that song. What are you doing at Walmart? What are you picking up at Walmart? Toilet paper? Are you picking up toilet paper? Feminine products? What would you like to hear? You tell me, I'll play it. Great Sky Troll, what are you doing, man? Are you still with me? Or y'all just petering out on me? No, they've increased. Diego! What's happening, buddy? Good to see you. I missed you this weekend at Bible study. We had an intense weekend, man. You should have been there. It was big. I kind of got into it on Sunday. You been busy? I understand. We have been too. Is there anything you'd like to hear tonight? What's your favorite song? Or genre, or whatever. News Now, Carolina, I'm here. All right, I'm glad you're here. Who are you? Great as always. Thank you, sir. I'm scrolling through properties. Cool. Who is News Now Carolina? That's a new name. Hadn't seen that one before. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Is it a little out of my range? If I'm gonna do that, I might as well do stuff like, I can be your hero, baby. Oh, it's Mango. What's up now? Are you doing something new? Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, News Now Carolina. Happy birthday to you. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. And by some, I mean birthday cake, you pervert. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, buddy. Really. 42. Man, I remember 42. It was wonderful. I'm glad you're here. Say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello to Mango. What's with the news now? Is that a new thing you're doing? Are you like working for the news company now? Or is that just a name? You had some this morning? Ooh. I was bragging on you a little bit earlier. I was telling them all about you. Some of them know who you are. Most of these people are related to me in some fashion. Some of them aren't. Some of them are just good friends. Like to do the Bible study on Sunday and Monday. Eventually, my news channel name. Are you going to start a news channel? Sweet. Maybe we can collaborate and you can send me some stories. Put on the podcast. And I can advertise for you. That'd be fun. What are you going to cover? Is it like a political thing? Or are you going to do like local news or what? I've got Wednesday and Friday to fill up, so anything you want to throw my way, I'll put it up there for you. You know that we've started doing Bible study on Sundays and Mondays. Sundays Old Testament, Mondays New Testament. We go for about 2 hours, and that's doing actually real good. I'm getting most of my views on those 2 days. So if there's anything you want to do to help, if it'll help you in any way, just throw it my way, and I'll put it up. Government accountability, I'll stand with you. You know that. Can't let the man get us down. And I pretty much stand where you stand, and the things we don't agree on is irrelevant. You know that. I don't have to agree with everything. That's one thing I don't understand about this world we live in, how everybody's so parabolic now. You can either be one way or the other, but there's no conversation anymore. I've always said that the answer to bad speech is more speech. If I can't prove you're dumb because you won't let me talk, then we got problems. I don't mean you, I mean in general. So if I've got a opinion and you think it's ridiculous, how am I going to learn that I'm wrong if you can't talk to me about it? So this world we live in, where they've cut off all conversation, I think is a detriment to society. I don't think it's ever going to help anything. I think back in the old days when we could go into town halls or into at college, you could go into these little rooms and have debates and talk about things that are hyperbolic, people on both sides. I think that's the way to go. And I think everything was fine when we could do that. But these days, you can't even listen to somebody that don't agree with every single thing you agree with, Grandpa Joe is a threat to America. He certainly is. I didn't vote for him. Mango gonna film the police and other servants? He wants to know if you're gonna start doing some filming, Mango. Or are you just gonna report? Are you gonna do like an on-the-ground thing, or are you just gonna pull from the internet and report like Tim Pool does? Give us the skinny, buddy. Let us know what you're doing. I'll support you. In fact, I'll go right now if you got the channel up, and I'll go ahead and subscribe. Definitely gonna do some filming. I got cameras if you need them. And time. I also have editing facilities if you need them. It's all yours, you know that. You don't even have to ask. Just say, hey, make this video work. Okay. Unless you want to do all that. But I'm telling you from experience, being a one-man show is not a good way to go. Going to make myself known to the local government. I'm digging it, man. I hope that works out well for you. Hey, Jake, Grandpa Joe cares for America as much as Attila the Hun and the barbarian hordes cared for the Roman Empire. I think so. I mean, he hadn't even been in office 5 months, and he's already at war. Either that or porn. Well, I can't help you much there, buddy. I mean, I got a bed and a camera, but that's it. But no, seriously, anything I can do to help you get that off the ground, man, just tell me what you need. I'm there for you. Porn is bad. Yeah, that was the point. That was a joke. Big Daddy Warbucks. Yep. He went to war before he got the stimulus check approved, if that'll tell you where his loyalties lie. He made sure he had drone strikes on the docket before helping America out. And that was one of his campaign promises. You can do the close-ups. I mean, I'm pretty, but dang. He'd be running all your people off if you did that. Well, I'm glad that you got a direction, man. That's cool. America with a K. Make America great again. Oh, Donald Trump was on Cpac the other day. Yesterday, I think it was. He had a pretty good speech. I thought about covering it tonight, but news ain't really my thing, so I don't really get involved too much, but I do like to talk about it occasionally. K for the communist. I think that's a C. But I'm with you. I understand. I think the American government has gone batshit crazy, and the local governments are even crazier than the federal government is. They're doing some crazy things, these local people. When they got that emergency power, they just went hog wild, and they're not about to let it go. That emergency power is the reason that people can't go back to work, kids can't go back to school in some places, and everything is going bad. Trump will free America with the help of God. Well, I agree. That's how he got there in the first place, I think. I mean, it certainly wasn't anything he did. If you look at Trump on paper, he shouldn't have been as popular as he was, but he had a hand of God pushing him. I firmly believe that. And by the way, Mango, you being of the church and all, how come you don't come hang out with us on Bible study some nights? Offer your 2 cents. It's Sunday and Monday, 8 o'clock on Sunday, 8:30 on Monday, if you get a chance. Come hang with us. Jake, keep our Venezuelan friends in your prayers. My friends, socialism does not work. That's a fact, and I do pray all the time for everybody that's of misfortune, including the Venezuelans. But it's actually kind of good that we've got them to look at, because you can see the end result of what they're doing in our country right now. That's where it leads. What their country's going through. You look at pictures of them 10 years ago versus pictures of them today, it don't even look like the same country. I can do that. Anytime, buddy. You know, I always want you around me. But we have a pretty good Bible study, and it's been getting pretty good. Matter of fact, if you got time this week, check out some of the videos that we've done recently. They're all up on YouTube for posterity after they go live. We go live at 8:30 during the week and 8 on Sunday, but they're there after the podcast. They're there from now on. You know, they're there always, so you can watch them or watch pieces of them. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just watch the good parts. Man, tell me what you think. You growing up around preachers and all, tell me if I'm doing a good job. It's new to me. I'm working on it. I'm not really a preacher. I'm more of a teacher, but it's you kind of got to straddle the line, because the subject matter is pretty much speaks for itself. And I've always had a fascination with it, and I've always studied it, but I never thought about being the guy that's, talking about it. But I've always tried to avoid that part. But now that I'm getting older and I'm feeling more and more led to do something, I figured that was the thing I could do. Something I know, something I'm pretty good at, so I might as well do something. A wise man once said, if you can't fight, you can carry bullets, and if you can't carry bullets, you can make sandwiches, just as long as you're doing something, helping out the war in some way. So I'm carrying the bullets. I recommend everybody to watch a video called Got Communism on the Purple Pill Philosophy channel. Thank you. We'll look into it. Good night, Kevin, my love. I'll be there after I check out Wally World. Is Kevin going to sleep? What are you doing, Kevin? You backing out on me already? I didn't think I saw him say anything about going to bed. It's only 9:30. Yuri Bezmenov? I've heard that name. Have I seen a documentary from that guy? Is that the guy that's talking about the detriment of society when they get rid of Christianity? Is that guy? Big glasses, thick Russian accent. It's like when they get rid of Christianity and then they start whittling away at your rights. I think that's the same guy. I saw a documentary a while back. That name sounds familiar. I think you're right. I think that's him. Yuri Bezmenov. Anyway, the guy I'm talking about was real smart, and he seemed to understand about how societies is put together, and he saw it happen in Russia, and yes, it did. And he saw it go away in Russia, and so he's over in America talking about it. The people will deny the truth even when it's given evidence. Yeah. Well, see, that's why I started doing the Bible study on Sunday and Monday, because I can prove I am in a unique position. I've been studying the Bible for 30 years, and that's kind of what I'm interested in on my personal time, is ancient civilizations and things like that. So I'm in a unique position to be able to discuss the Bible in a way that people can understand it, because that's the trouble. Most people get bogged down with the these and the thys and the way that it speaks in allegory a lot, and they end up quitting because they can't understand the narrative. And so they end up thinking all kinds of things about the Bible without actually verifying it. I've talked to a lot of atheists who don't have a clue what they believe. They just are atheists because that's what's cool. But you start cornering them and hammering them on subjects, and they don't know what to say. They don't know how to respond because they don't actually know anything. So I'm in a unique position to be able to explain it in layman's terms where everybody can understand and everybody can follow along in hour chunks. It's not too much, It's not like you can sit in the comfort of your own home and learn it. You don't have to go to church or anything. It's right there. It's just like church, only without the trappings. And I think it's a good tool to have. And somebody needs to be out there talking it. So why not me? That's why I started doing it. Yeah, people will deny the evidence. It's just like the flood. Anybody with this much common sense can look at a topographical map of the world and see the evidence that there was a flood worldwide. It's everywhere. I mean, you literally can't miss it. And yet, they deny it. They act like it was a bunch of little floods and the asteroid strikes and all kinds of other things. Anything but what actually happened, there was a flood. And Jake, I really loved when you refuted the atheist dude about Genesis. He was doing a lot of damage to God's people with his lies. Yes, he was. And I felt the need very strongly to take him down a peg or two. And I think I succeeded. I got a lot of negative comments from his followers. And you get the most flack when you're over the target, which means I was doing something right if they were attacking me. So apparently I shook a few of them. And if I saved one, then I did a good job. So anything above one is icing on the cake. And Mango, I value your opinion, so if you give me some feedback on what you see, just let me know. I know where you grew up, and I know how you think and all that stuff, so give it a look and tell me what you think. I mean, anytime, it don't have to be today. Or just join us next Sunday. He was actually on Jeopardy with Alex Trebek, and I did not know that. Was he? I didn't know he was that famous. I knew he worked for a magazine, but I didn't know he was on Jeopardy. I'll have to look into that. But he's still putting out videos, and The last one I saw was how many people in the Bible did God kill? That was the last video I saw of his. I didn't watch the video, but I saw it when it came out. So it's not like I stopped him, but I did provide an opposite angle to his argument, which is based mostly in lies, as I showed you when we went through that whole Genesis thing. But I had to move on, you know. I couldn't just spend all my time on that guy. But I'm not opposed to doing it to somebody else. If somebody else gets out there and gets too highfalutin, I'll take them down a peg or two also. But I was really hoping that that guy would engage me, but he never did. I was hoping that he would come back and try to defend himself. Not once. I even offered a few times for him to come on the show and talk to me directly. He wouldn't do it. Hey, this place has 57 acres and it's on a floodplain, but it's only 90K. You don't want to be in a floodplain, buddy. They will not insure it, and you'll get flooded, and if you do, you'll have to rebuild, and that gets tiresome, I promise. I'll pack my snorkel. Well, I've been flooded 3 times because I'm in a floodplain, and it's not fun, because every time it has to come out of my pocket. Or whoever's pocket is here. It was my dad's the last time, but point is the same. Hey, where's Darlene tonight? I hadn't seen her yet. Exactly, I saw it too. His name is Hamid Mehta. I never did know his name, and I wasn't going to put it out there, so I wanted to attack his ideas and not his person. So while I ran the videos, I never did give his name out. If I go that route, I'll own a bulldozer. You'll have to. I don't know, I'd be weary about a floodplain. That sounds like a lot of aggravation that's not necessary. Bravo. I don't know, Jake. She might be asleep. I have no idea. I talked to you earlier this afternoon. Talked to her earlier this afternoon. 10 acres are above the water. Okay. Well, make sure your house is on that 10 acres. Ugh. Well, maybe she's sleeping. Maybe she needs to rest. He was actually a Jainist before becoming an atheist. I don't know what a Jainist is. Is that one of them people that are like a Mooney? Like follows a specific guy? Almost like a cult. I don't know. I've never heard that word before, Jainist. Could be a hell of a lake. 20 acres of flood control. Well, if you can control it. You saw jet skis on wheels? Then wouldn't that be a motorcycle? Or a four-wheeler? A jet ski on wheels? I got a surfboard on wheels. It's called a Harley Davidson. And I've got a, it's a Middle Eastern religion. Okay. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, I got you. I understand. Well, he's probably better off studying that than he is being an atheist. Because at least that's got some common sense behind it. Being an atheist is just dumb. Only a fool would believe nothing. But I've always taught, and when I teach the people that listen to me, I teach it this way. Don't listen to any man, especially me. Let me be your guide, but pick the book up for yourself and look. Do the same study that I did. You'll come to the same conclusions I did. I'm sure of it. But people that just call the Bible a lie, but they can't actually point out any lies, that's the first red flag that goes up. Well, why are you telling people it's a lie if you don't even actually know one? They were like motorcycles, like miniature motorcycle bikes. That they were jet skis, and you could put them in the water. They were awesome. I bet they were. Sounds awesome. So it was like double. You could ride them, or you could ride them in the water. Interesting. So it was basically a amphibious four-wheeler. I'd like to see that. I bet that'd be fun. I've always wanted a dirt bike or a four-wheeler or something to ride around here, but I just ain't got enough room to do it. I'd love to have 100 acres or something to just ride on. Preferably with sand dunes. That would be fun. Oh. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs your wrist, directs you where to go. So take the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it's been worth it all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. I hope you guys have had the time of your lives tonight. I've had a good time. I mean, slow down. It ain't got to be the most important thing that's ever happened, but as long as you're having mild fun, I'm okay with that. Get to. Hey folks, do me a favor. Real quick, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. Press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be here and what I'm doing. Smash that like button like it owes you money. It sure does owe me some. Share this video with somebody you love, or hey, share it with somebody you hate. Either way works for me. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confound me. Hey, confound yourself. As long as you're thinking, that's what I want you to be doing. Think with that brain of yours, that gray matter between your ears. Put it to good use. And if you like what I'm doing and you'd like to help me keep doing it, take a moment and go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win. It's a blessing for you. It's a blessing for me. Everybody's happy, and I'm gratefully appreciative to everything you do. And with that, I am going to watch some news a little bit later and pass out because I have got a headache this big and it's got Excedrin written all over it. Let me see, what do we got here? Before I go, I want to scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anything. I saw that. What were you telling me to get two of, Mango? Jake, I can see that you like ancient civilizations. So do I. We should talk more about them. I'm all for it, man. Wednesdays and Fridays are the time to do it. We can get into something. If you'll give me a little heads up, I'll get out some information and we can go. Might even work it into, you could maybe call in. Maybe we can do a Skype or something. That'd be fun. Anything you want to discuss, I'm open. I'm an open book on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's all about you. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm game. Yeah, they had two wheels, so they drove off. It was really neat. Yep. I've been doing a lot of reading of ancient history lately. I love it. Make sure you're careful about that, though, because you realize that history is written by those who won the war. So always get both sides of a story when you're reading that stuff, because history especially, they like to pit it to one side or the other. They don't hardly ever tell exactly what happened. They always tell it from a hero standpoint. So just look for both sides of the story. But yes, anything you can do to understand the world before us will help us understand the world coming at us. And that goes for everybody. Okay, Jake, I am not going to be here for a minute and check out. So if I don't answer, it means I'm checking out. So you're still in the store is what you're saying. 2 jet skis. I got you now, Mango. Sometimes I have to catch up because the chat is a little bit slower than the conversation is. It's got like a little bit of a delay. And sometimes when somebody answers something, I have no idea what they're talking about because it's already went by. But then I scroll back in my head and find it. I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about. But yeah, Diego, I would love to get into a real conversation with somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. And come Friday early and we'll start talking about it then, and maybe we can make a plan. So if you show up at 8:30 and remind me then, we'll see if we can't make a plan to do something like that so everybody can benefit, not just us, but everybody. The whole point in this is to enlighten everyone involved. So anything you share, I would like for you to share with the whole class, as it were. And I have no problems getting in the weeds with you. I'll go all the way down that rabbit hole. I love doing that. And sometimes I even surprise myself and learn something that I didn't know. And I've been dying to try out this new feature where I can have people call in and do like a video chat. That'd be fun. I just have to set it up and have somebody that wants to do it. And Mango, I wish you the best of luck, man, on your new venture. And if there's anything I can do to help you, please don't hesitate to ask. You know, anything I've got is yours. No questions asked. Whatever you need. If I have it and you need it, you got it. I would love to see you doing something out there. Maybe we can get a whole community started of everybody pitching in and creating something new. Because in the end, that is the way that we're going to change the tides back to a more realistic way of life, back to the way it was in the 80s when everything was possible and nobody hated each other to death. The way we're going to do that is by building a new community, by not allowing the left-wing ideologies to filter in and destroy our way of thinking and our way of living, by standing up for something we believe in, by providing alternative information to people who seek it, because there's not enough of that out there. There's too many people trying to sway people's minds and brainwash people and turn them into these mindless drones that just riot and cause havoc. There's not enough people out there with an alternative way of thought. We need more of it. So I'm a big supporter of that. And anything I can do to help make that happen, that's what I want to do. Let's build a big community. Let's get all of our friends together and get them in one place, and then protect that community and make it grow and teach people the things they need to know. Let's teach people how to grow food. Let's teach people how to be self-sufficient, how to provide their own needs. That's what I'm after. Are you going, buddy? Give me a call this week. Have a good night. Happy birthday. I love you. And good luck. Love the song and the intro. You like that, did you? I'm glad you did. I figured I'd try something new anyway. I've just about got the intro for the Bible study. Now I need to have a different intro for the chill streams. So I figured I'd try something different. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock, everybody. I'm going to peace on out. I love you. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys on Friday where we can cause some damage. And y'all want to come hang out with me on Friday? Let's get something done. And I'll bring some stuff to talk about. We'll make it a rabbit hole Friday. We'll do that. Have a good night. I'll see y'all on Friday. Peace out.